What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. It's the season of pumpkin spice, so let's make a new backdrop. First, I'm making a quick felt rug like we did in our last video using scraps. I drew a 6x9 rectangle on a piece of felt. Then I cut some of my felt scraps into thin strips. Then using a little hot glue, I glue them in place. Then just repeat, going all the way down. This is going to take a minute, so put on some Star Trek Next Generation and get comfortable. Let's add a border to make a fall rug. And if we have leftovers, we can make smaller rugs that we can use as doormats. Speaking of doors, let's take a little foam board. I cut a 15 by 13 inch rectangle, and I made a new door printable. It's two parts that we will have to piece together. Let's cut it out and decide where we want it to go. I lightly sketched a line where the floor will meet the back wall and glue the bottom of the door on the line. I'm using a glue stick to attach the printable. This printable will be available on our blog, MyFroggyStuff.blogspot.com. I'm not sure if it's a perfect rectangle, but we did do our best, and it's free. I add a brick scrapbook paper on the sides. I cut a 5 by 15 inch board for the floor, 2 boards for the sides that are 5 inches plus the width of foam board and 13 inches tall. I cover the sides with more of that brick paper. I use a paper that looks like it could be concrete for the floor, then begin gluing the 4 pieces together to make a box. Let's take leftover foam board and cut it into strips, stack and glue them together to make a frame going around the door. And now we have a place to put our new doormat. If we flip the box around, we have a blank wall that we can use in a doll room. And we can make another wall that will be about 2 inches deep, and we can cut out a window from one of the sides. Take clear plastic from packaging, lay it on top, cut it to be a little larger than the window. I'm using black tape that is 1/8 of an inch to add details to our little window. I carefully remove it and then tape it to the other side. Use 2-inch strips to build the box. Glue on another side that we can cover with the white brick to match the outside of the house. So when the 2 boxes are next to each other, we can expand the scene. Let's see if we can take the printable of the door and make another printable that looks kind of like windows that we can glue onto the side wall, adding a little more interest to this side even though it's the same window multiple times. If we just focus on the doll in front, hopefully it's not that noticeable. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. We could add some thin strips of foam board here to give it a little dimension, or leave them off, making it easier to store. When we flip the walls around, we have the makings of a small corner room with a large window where we can take a picture from a calendar and place it inside the window to give our room a fall scenic view. We can choose to glue the picture in place or use a little poster putty or blue tack to secure it so we can change it out with the seasons. If you don't have a calendar, I did make a printable of a backyard. It will be available on our blog, MyFroggyStuff.blogspot.com. I printed it borderless on my computer so we can get the image as large as possible. Then place it in the window and place a light above it for a different view. And there is a mirror image available if you would like to make a larger window. Let's take this burnt orange fabric and cut 2 pieces that are about 14 by 3 inches. On some recycled plastic or parchment paper, I lay down a few wooden dowels. I use a little Mod Podge at the top and bottom of the fabric to fold over and hem it. Add more glue to the fabric, then place it over the wooden dowels. Wait a minute, it's totally going to stick. We would need to wrap those in plastic, or maybe we just don't even need them. And we can just position the fabric to look like it has a few folds, add more Mod Podge, and allow it to dry. Let's take pink plastic Barbie furniture and cover it with fabric like we did in our Random Doll Stuff 24 video, and glue fabric onto the couch. While that's drying, let's cover this wall with scrapbook paper to add a little warmth to this space. Lay down a wooden floor, and we have an empty room that we can decorate for our dolls. And when we turn it around, we have the outside of our house. What I love about these walls is that we can place them on our bookshelves, and with a 5-inch wall and a 2-inch wall, they take up 7 inches of book space. Now let's find some stuff to decorate with. I took a trip to my local Target to find some minis. I headed right over to Bullseye's playground and found these cute little rubber ducks. These tumbler caps look like they could be used for candles. They come in different colors, but they are $1 each. Fabric, it's a towel, but we could probably use it for pillows. Disco plush pumpkins, love it. Now these are a keeper. I like this, it's plush, it could totally be an ottoman. More towels that we can use for fabric, and this plush pin is totally a doll pillow. And we're back. I picked up those mini pumpkins. Let's stack and glue them together to make a tower of pumpkins that we can place around the door. I placed one on either side. Let's cut a circle of recycled paperboard that can fit on our door. Glue on a few artificial flowers, then add it to the door for a wreath. And we can always add another pumpkin for a little extra decoration, giving us a nice start to some fall decor. I'm liking the flowers with the pumpkins, so let's add a few flowers to our pumpkin towers. Okay, I think this is a good start for our fall and holiday decor. On the other side, let's check on our fabric. It's now dry. I take a few paper clips. Let's cut them, glue them in the back. I glued paper clips on both sides so I can hang it onto the wall to make dollhouse curtains. Our couch is almost dry. Let's take a cut piece of fabric and we're just gonna lay it over the edge to look like a throw. I made a few folds and glued it in place. Let's add the rug that we made earlier. And now we're kind of making a little living room. We totally need more stuff to fill up this space. I was thinking we could use one of those pumpkins as an ottoman. I pushed the stem down a little bit more so it's less noticeable. And it's totally giving a fall vibe. Maybe we can add a little tray. I made this a while back using paperboard, paper clips, and some scrapbook paper. Let's place it right on top and add a plant. This one is from MGA Make It Mini, along with a few of our printable books that match our vibe. There is so much more I want to add to this space, but we're gonna have to do that in another video because my Super Bowl Barbie just arrived. I bought this doll on Mattel Creations a while back, like before the Super Bowl in February. This doll is called the 2024 Super Bowl Champion Barbie because they won. This is probably a doll that I shouldn't open because it was like all limited, but I'm doing it anyway. This is a Barbie signature black label doll. We get a certificate of authenticity on paper. We get a doll stand and an articulated doll with an accessory. She comes with a black baseball cap that says Super Bowl, an oversized jersey, stretchy denim leggings, and a pair of sneakers. This doll has brown hair styled into 2 twists. It does have product. She has brown eyes, face paint, a neutral lip color, and is not pixelated. I like the fabric that the jersey is made out of, and it is finished all the way around, and it velcros on the shoulders. This doll has movement at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. What about the ankle? No. And she comes with a foam finger so she can root for her team. Can the jersey fit the guys? It's a little bit of work to get it on a buff Ken. The Velcro at the shoulders is a little bulky, but yeah, it fits a buff Ken, so it should be able to fit a classic. And now all of those Taylor Swift Barbies out there can have an official jersey. And I am totally excited to make more home decor for fall. I love all the warm colors. I can't wait to add some more walls and build out this space. Let us know what kind of decor you would like to see in the comments down below. I love the way the curtains turned out. They are super easy to make, and we can change them out whenever we want. And that pumpkin ottoman looks super comfy. Thank you for joining us while we started on a new room for the dolls. And if we want to make a quick inspired doll for Taylor Swift, I'm going to take Barbie Fashionista number 222 and put her on a made-to-move body. Add a little red paint for lipstick. Take the jersey and get her dressed for the game. Of course, you can take it a step further and cut some bangs, but I'm gonna leave her as is to make a quick Taylor Swift inspired doll in just a few minutes. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time.
Yeah, you all wanna be round a champion, a champion. This is